Hello friends, it's Sherry. How you doing tonight? I'm Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. Welcome to my channel and welcome to my craft room. I'm here to participate in this open collab where I am a co-host with Maria of Maria's Miscellany. So yeah, Maria and I started this collab at the beginning of the year. In case you haven't heard of it or seen it before, we are doing our collab on the 28th of the month, the 28th of every month. So this month, we're on May, of course, and this month is book pages. So I was kind of pretty excited about that. All the prompts will be in the description box. So if you'd like to participate, just let us know. We'll link your channel in our description box or your Instagram. If you have an Instagram post you want to do, just tag us. And if you have a YouTube video, just link us in your your description box and let us know. We'll link you in our description box and make sure you're subscribed to our channels. So that is pretty much it. So it's not too late to participate today. And even if you're a little late, we won't be mad at you. It'll be fine. We're no stress, no drama type of thing. So yeah, when I saw it that this month was book pages, I wanted to make some envelopes because I just made one for my, let me get these little scraps, little trashy paper scraps off my desk. But yeah, I just made a book page envelope for my bird journal. And I wanted to make some more of those. So I made a couple here to show you, and then we're gonna make a couple together. So all of these, the book pages, they're kind of scraps too, but they weren't in my scrapbooks. There's just a pile of book pages I have that I'm using for different, crafty things. So these were well, let me show you one. Let me show you one that's not made into an envelope yet. So they're about like this. Some of them have pictures. And so I'm just picked out, random pages. I didn't look for anything special. So on the colorful ones, it's just random what I picked out. And then I picked out a few that were from that same book that were our index pages from the book. So I love working with index pages because it's basically like a blank slate where I picture the index page as a blank slate, and it just happens to have a nice background of text here in 3 columns. So that's fun. So these two we're going to work on. These two I already did. So this was, book page. I sewed it together for an envelope to make the envelope. You don't have to sew it together. You can glue it. And then I just pulled pieces from my scrapbook. So all these pieces I'm going to show you right now were in my scrapbox. Sometimes I don't know how things end up in my scrapbook box, but they do. So this was a little piece here, a little green. It was this shape right here. And I thought it looked cute. It would look cute as like where you would put your address label. So I put that there. And then these two pieces were in there. This red piece is a book cover that I started cutting up just tonight for this collab. And now I can't find it, but let's see. Oh, here it is. Let me show you. It's a very old songbook cover. And it was here's the edge, very tattered and grungy, and I put it in my scrap box because it's cardstock, and I just thought it was cool. I mean, I just think it's cool, so I put it in there, and sure enough, I used a piece of it in back of this mushroom that was also, for some reason, in my scrap box. So I'm like, okay, it's in my scrap box. That makes it legal for this collab, right? So I just figured, sometimes I think I just throw things in there that I don't know what to do with. But actually, I love mushrooms, and I have a little mushroom envelope, so I don't know why that was in there, but it was, so it was legal for me to use it, right? And then, so I didn't put anything here, because I like the way this looks, just with the text here, even though it's upside down, it doesn't matter. And then there's some of those little flags. These are flags around here, like from different countries. So I thought that was, I wasn't really looking at what the picture was, I was looking at the colors. So I kind of just made the colors, a blank slate of colors, not just flags. And then, so back here, I put 2 strips from my scrap box to decorate the flap. And that also gives the flap strength. So, you don't have to be afraid to open and close it. And then I have a little, there's my envelope. Yeah, that's all I did to that one. Okay, so that one I considered done after that. And then this one I just used a bunch of scraps on here. So this one big piece I put in back. This is actually a pocket here. I don't know, I've never done that before. I just like occurred to me like maybe I should make that into a pocket. And then this is 2 layers, a piece of scrapbook page and a little, actually had this little thing that looks like it has a postmark and everything on it. And I cut around with my edging scissors right here on both of those pieces and glued them like down like a little stamp. This is another, just a solid piece of green cardstock that was in there in my scrap box, and I made that into a label. This is 2 layers, a flower punch and a heart punch that I took from my scrapbook tonight. They weren't previously done, and glued those down there as a little decoration. And then all these pieces back here, I glued this one down as a decoration, just to see how pretty it looks together. This strip here, and then these 2 pieces I punched with my punches, and there, that one is done. So we're going to do these 2 together. I don't know if I'll put that many pieces on here, but I really like the colors. Again, if you look at the colors and don't look at what's on there and just think what goes with those colors, that's what I'm kind of focusing on, the colors. So let's see what I can pull out. Oh, right off the bat, this is really pretty with those colors right there. So I'm probably going to need, let me see if I can just use my scissors instead of pulling my paper cutter over here. I have it right back of me, but maybe I can just cut this in a straight line. So that would look pretty right there. And it kind of goes with those colors. I might put it right in the middle there. Start with that. Or, let's see what's on the back. See, these have pretty colors over here, and these words are upside down. So that would be the perfect place to put something, just to cover up the upside down words, if that bothers you. It doesn't really bother me, but I kind of would like them covered up. You know what I mean? I think I'm going to put this strip back here. Let's do that. Look at the other side. That's completely different, but this is scrapbook paper. This is scrapbook paper. I didn't print it or anything. So it's from a scrapbook paper book, not a paper pad. I know I've talked about it before, where I found this at a thrift store, and it was a book of this one person's scrapbook paper designs. It's really cool, but I used all the pages like scrapbook paper. Okay, so there we go. That the upside down words are pretty much covered up, and now we have a decoration there on the back. So let's see what we want to do with the front. We just made this little scrap. That could be a little stamp, maybe. And like I said, the colors go. Let's go ahead and cut this and use my scallop scissors. And that might be my stamp, or I might put something else on there. We'll see. And like I said, I might not decorate these as much as the other 2, but I just wanted to do something different on each one, really. You know, they all don't have to be loaded up with scraps. They can be lightly decorated book pages, or, you know, whatever anyone wants to do. And of course, everybody can do something completely different. There's so many things you can do with book pages and scraps that, you know, I'm sure no 2 people will do the same thing. Here's something here. Let's see what this is. So this side would go as a little label, or I don't even have to do a label. I kind of like that as a label, though. I think that would be pretty. Let's see, do I want to scallop edge it? I think that I do. I'm just going scallop edge crazy tonight. So let's see, how big do I want it? About right there. But I don't use these enough, so why not, while I have them out, let's just go ahead and scallop edge everything. Why not? Right? So, yeah. These were from my scrapbooking days. I've had these for a very long time, since like 2006 or something like that. So, and it goes with the colors. Very cool. So I can even overlap that a little bit. Oh, I think it wants to go under there. See that? It tucked itself right under there. Okay, let's do that. This side is pretty too. That's from the scrapbook paper book that I was just mentioning. The same paper was from that. So this is not a print. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. Okay, so now what else do I need? I think I need a flower. Let's see, what else do I have that might match that? Let's see, where's all those little pieces? They're right here. Let me pull a bunch of those out. All these are from, like, cut-offs from that scrapbook paper. Oh, look at this green. That would be so perfect. It goes with that green right there. Let's see, what do I have here? I think it's too small for the flower, but I could use, let me see if it's too big. No, well, that fits. Okay, let's make a scallop. The flower to decorate over here maybe. And then we'll do, let's see, is this stuck? I'm gonna get my finger in there. Okay, so that, and then this side is bright red, so I don't really, well, you know what we could do? Let's see this. Let's cut a little heart out of this and see what this looks like. Okay. Yeah, I got out 4 punches here that I thought maybe I could use. So we could do something like that. That would be cute. That goes together. Doesn't have to, but why not? I think it looks pretty like that. Okay. So, see, I left the colors just randomly and didn't worry about what it was, just glued things where I wanted them, and there you go. It all comes together with the coordinating pieces here. So, got a little label with a decoration, a place for a stamp. Let's see, I had a little lady here. Let me see if I can find her. Where did I do with her? Let me see if I can put her head in the stamp, if I can find her real quick. Oh, here she is. Let me see if she'll go there. She might go there. She could go there. I hate to cut her head off. She's cute, but I think that might be cool. Put her head there. I'm going to do it. Don't watch if as I cut her head off. Kind of weird, so cutting the head off, but it's a stamp. It's just not, doesn't have room for the whole thing. That's what stamps are, just little heads and little squares. Okay, a lot of times, right? Does that look weird? Oh goodness, I think it looks too weird. I can't do it. I cut her head off for nothing. What is she from? I can put her back together though. I can put her back together somewhere. Don't worry, I'll keep her together. Oh my goodness. Let's find something else maybe. Here's a flower. We could put a little piece of flower in there. I'm just experimenting here now because I don't know what I want to put in there. Let's get a piece of this. This was a tag that I had made, but I didn't use it. So I'm just going to see what I can do here. So a little piece of flower. That could be the middle of a stamp. Like that. Yeah. I kind of like that. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to let it go and do that. I could like scallop the edges, but I don't think I want to. I think I'm just going to cut off the corners, something like that, to kind of give it some kind of shape besides just a rectangle. Yeah, I think that'll be cute. See, like almost like a ticket shape. Except I think I need to even out my angles here a little bit. Okay. Are the angles even now? Let me see real quick. I think this one needs to go a little bit like that. This one needs to go a little bit like that. Okay, we're good. We're good. I like it now. I'm going to glue that down. So I hope everyone's going to have a nice Memorial Day weekend. I don't have big plans, but I have plans. So we're going kayaking on Monday and then have a little family dinner here at my house with the family. All right, that looks cute. Here's the back. I don't think I like this inside too. Isn't that cute? And then, I don't know if I really need anything there. I think I'm going to leave it because when you close the flap, you just see the color here, which I like, and the little bit of text. So I think I like that one just like that. Let's see if we can do something with this one real quick before my time is out. So I could, let's see. See, I can go with any color here. So let's see if this will fit on here. Oh, this could be perfect. Yeah, to put on this flap. And then we'll have used this whole scrap piece here. Need to cut that off with a straight line if possible. And there's a rough edge here that I want to cut off too. This must be where it came out of the book. This is from the scrapbook paper book. You can tell because it has random colors on each side. Okay, so I'm going to glue this there. I think I'm going to glue it right down here on edge so I can strengthen this edge. No, I like it in the middle. I like it in the middle. Okay, we're putting it in the middle. Going with the red this time. I like both sides, but gotta pick one sometimes, don't we? Oh, go back here. All right, so what are you doing this weekend? If you want to share what you're doing with this weekend, you can share it in the comments. I'm going kayaking on a river. We have a river and a lake nearby. We have a river that is very long, of course, and it does have some little rapids in it. And I've been on it in a kayak, and I have tipped over. And it's not one that's like, it's not like Nantahala or something, one of those really, big, if you know Nantahala, it's a river over in the mountains. It has very big rapids, and this just has little tiny rapids and a couple of scary spots that go on, but not like cliffs or anything, just little, they're just a little rougher than the non-scary ones. Actually, a non-scary one is the one that tripped me over one time, and then a scary one didn't get me. That's how it goes, right? Let's see, so we have red on the back, so I kind of want to coordinate with that. We have, let me look at that real quick. Brown with the red flower looking things. And so yeah, then we're going to have lunch back here, or whatever, late lunch, whatever time it ends up being. Come back here, have lunch. Here's some red and gray and pink. Do we have any more red? Here's some red. And play some games. Well, here's a bunch of red. Look at that. All from that scrapbook paper. I think that's, let's see. No, this is from the scrapbook paper book. I don't know if these are, though. I think this might be one of my scrapbook paper pads. These two right here. I'm totally not sure, though. This is from the scrapbook paper book. Okay, so let's see what goes with this. I can put another strip down here. That looks nice. This would look good. Yeah, I think I might do this. The plain one down there. Okay. So let's cut that. I want to put it inside my stitching there. And this one's going to be, they're all going to be pretty, right? Different. And so I can use these in my journals or Happy Mail, or if I want to need to put one in an order with a little note in it or something, or just a little thank you type gift for ordering some from me or whatever. I just like to do that once in a while. Especially if someone's ordered more than once, the second time, and if I know they're a junk journaler, type person, I can tell from what they order. Usually, sometimes not probably, but sometimes usually. And then I can be like, oh, they might want some ephemera, or they might want a tag or something, or an envelope. So that looks pretty. So this side, let's see what we can do over here. I don't have, let's see, any big red pieces where I could cover the whole thing, which I don't necessarily want to do that. But how did I do the other one? Oh, the other one I did cover the whole thing. But maybe we'll just put little pieces on this one then. Okay, let's do that, something different. Let me see if my flower punch will fit this at all. I think it's too small. It's a little bit too small, but I might kind of go for it and try to cheat a little bit here. Let's see. So put a flower here. And then let's see, let's do another pattern here with a heart. This little gingham pattern. Okay, let's put those two together and see what that looks like. I think that'll be cute. See that I cheated because the punch cut this off right there, but I'm going to put that right at the top so it looks like it's supposed to be like that. So I was able to get a flower out of that piece that was actually too small that way. That worked out well, didn't it? All right, so we're going to put that right there at the top. So it looks like I cut it off or something, but I did cut it off, but that was cheating. Okay, so I'm going to put this little heart in the middle. Mixing my patterns, but they're two red patterns. I think that'll be cute. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, that is cute. Little heart in the middle of my flower. That's awesome. Okay, we're going to make this simple because I want to see the words. Okay, so I think I will put this in as a label right here. So I'm going to cut that right here. Let me make sure I want this paper. Yeah, I think this will go pretty with this one. This is really pretty, like a piece of fabric with small flowers on it. Not, you know, like a piece of like a calico print. What we call, if you're watching from, I know they call calico, they call muslin calico in like the UK and places like that. But here in the US, we call this little flower type fabric, we call that calico. At least I have always done that. So I think I'm going to scallop edge this, though. It needs something. And this will be, we don't have any other scallop edges here on our flower or our heart, so I think that'll be pretty with a little scallop edge here. Yeah, I have a few of these little edging scissors. And this one is a good one for like a stamp. A little scallop, or sometimes you can, I even use my pinking shears for a stamp kind of look. You know, to make a stamp, a faux stamp, postage stamp. Okay, I'm gonna put that right there. That side's pretty too, isn't it? So let's glue this. I keep dropping things. I'm trying to hold on to the edge of it and get my fingers out of the way of the glue. It's not working very well. It is getting late. I'm doing this on Friday night. I was contemplating not doing it until tomorrow. I was like, I'm really tired. I want to go to bed. I want to just go to bed. Go to sleep. Okay, I'll go to sleep after this though. All right, so there we go. That is pretty. I think it needs something though. What does it need? We've got a flower, a heart. Don't have any other punches here though. Little punches, so maybe, you know what? I wonder if I can fussy cut one of these little flowers out. That would be cute, wouldn't it? Let me just cut this off real quick. I have a little flower punch I could go grab, but instead of doing that, I'll just see if I can fussy cut this really quick. I don't really like fussy cutting on a video, but it will only take a second, and it's small, so maybe I can do a decent job of this real quick and have us a little cute little flower to decorate our label. It's raining outside tonight, but it's not going to rain all weekend, so it's going to be a nice weekend for kayaking on Monday and hanging out at our house. All right, there we go. Awesome, right? Let's glue it down. Cute little flower. Yeah, you can always fussy cut little things out of your, you know, flowers or whatever, butterflies, whatever's in here. Make sure where I want it now. I kind of wanted it, whoops, let me get that off of there, messing up our envelope. Okay, so I kind of want it, it kind of offsets that flower. Could go down there though. Diagonal. I think I want it down here. I don't know why. I mean, I guess it's the diagonal, but I think it's really cute down there. It looks like it belongs there. All right, so I think that one's done too. Did we do it right? Yep, there's the flap. I was like, oh no, did I do it upside down? Just sounds like something I would do, right? No, I don't. I'm usually pretty careful. I'm not perfect though. All right, so I did this one and this one before the video. And we did these two on video. Aren't they cute? So yeah, you can put a lot of scraps on there, a little bit of scraps on there. These two are very similar, but see my two postage stamps. the flower on this one, and that's that one. And we've got the label decorated in different ways. And then we decorated our back. This one we put 2 pieces, and this one we just put 1 piece. So I think that's a lot of fun. Oh, I was going to tell you one thing I did on this one. This is one of the last ones I sewed together, and I had folded it up, and the flap, this piece right here, was going way up here. I was like, that's too high, I need to cut it off. But then I was like, well, maybe I'll just fold it down. So I folded it a little, like ½ an inch or so, maybe 3/4 of an inch down, and then sewed it. And I was like, I really like that, because it made this nice and strong. I mean, it's 2 layers of paper there. So that's an idea if you have something like this, a book page, and instead of cutting it or whatever, just do that on purpose. I kind of did it by mistake at the end and realized how nice it was. But yeah, that's an idea to add a little strength right there, because you are, you know, if you're putting things in and out, you're kind of, you know, that could get worn right there. So there you go, make it a little stronger by doing that, folding that edge down. So, yep, that's it for today. Be sure to check out Maria. I know she's going to do something great, and I really can't wait to check out everyone too. The participant list will be below in my description box, and I can't wait to check everyone out and see what they do, because you know, who doesn't need great ideas for using up book pages and scraps, right? So, yeah, thanks for watching today, everybody. Have an awesome weekend. I'll see you in my next video. Happy crafting.